Hello. Alright. This looks a little bit choppier today. I don't know if it's actually working or in sync as it usually is, so I will just quickly double check it on my tablet. Or Paranoia, but otherwise I think we're good to go. Hello Sean, you're the first one here. And I think the only one here, but we'll see about that. How is everything going today? This will just be a deluxe stream, by the way, so no Robin unless she decides to pop in on chat. I'm pretty sure she's busy. And she'll be busy tomorrow. Tomorrow might, depending on how I feel, it might be the last Mario Kart 8 deluxe stream. This is stream 6, I believe we got up to now. But it could also be Kirby. And I'm not too sure about Tuesday because we plan to do some more Superstars. A special Superstars game that I want to try and record. And then on Wednesday would be the very last stream that I'd be able to do with Robin. So I'm hoping between now and then we'd be able to finish off Kirby. So most likely, actually, if I think about it, if we can fit in Kirby tomorrow, then that's when I will do Kirby. And then I'll also try and push it in on Tuesday because I'll be at home most of Tuesday, so I'd be able to do that. And then on Wednesday as well. That's my plans. Right, let me actually listen into stream. Let's see how it sounds. It should be just fine, but I'm always paranoid about this type of thing. That doesn't help. Okay, well it's working. For a minute I was just dead silent for ages. Let's see if anyone's online. No. Okay, I guess we're starting off today. I got to 5k last time, so I don't know why it's reduced my my VR. I'm guessing it's because I just disconnected from the room rather than leaving it. Great. Right. Well, that sounds like the audio is in sync. So you can hear it slightly. My laptop is also... You can hear my laptop fan is back in the background. But it's not the laptop that I'm using still. I'm still on the iMac. But the laptop is whirring away. It's currently converting a video that me and Robin recorded. But I guess that is a big upside to recording like this. I get to use my laptop now to kind of continue editing things, but I don't have it preoccupied, so I can't stream or anything like that, which is great. Anyways. It looked like someone just phased through the side of the wall there. I literally just joined this race at the beginning. There we go, it's finished now. Great. What is this? What are these half of these Miis? Let me change this before I don't get the chance to change it. I only want to play Moo Moo Meadows if it's 200cc. At least it doesn't feel slow to me anymore. I send things to the group chat. But I have a feeling that Neil and Bradley are both working today. And then Gamer's not going to be bothered to join. I honestly can't remember what DLC tracks I've played online and not online. I have to go through them and kind of try and remember. Where was that red shell? I don't know what I was drifting that direction for, but there we go. That guy got himself with his own fire flower. Ah, Bradley is here today. Oh my god. That was really nice. I have a feeling that Japanese player tried doing that to me, so I did that to him. There we go. Hi, Bradley. I've definitely played Berlin Byways online. I feel like we're gonna go there anyways. Hello. Stop. How are you doing today? And did you just wake up? Because I woke up about an hour ago, if I have to be really honest. Slightly less than. I think Nil's at work, so it might just be me and you. Oh, you woke up 4 hours ago. Okay, you're more prepared than I am. But I've been sleeping well recently, just not at the correct time. This turn always throws me. I end up going in here instead. Aha, funny. He got me back. I don't really want these. Now we got rid of his only form of protection against that, though. Damn it. I'm not doing a very good job at this one. I keep seeing them hit cars and things, but they're just not actually hitting them. Oh my gosh. I knew you would do that. What in the Mogi Lounge is this room? I know, it's very Japanese sweat at the moment. They're really vicious, and I feel like, again, I feel like the person that got first, I pissed them off in the last race with the Ultra Horn just before the line at, on Coconut Mall, because they literally just went round the corner and hit me with the Ultra Horn themselves. And there wasn't really much of a need for them to do so, but I don't know. I feel like unless you play in the evening, try and find a worldwide in the evening, it's just going to be this. I mean, I'm pretty sure you said it's like worldwides are quite Japanese player heavy anyways, most of the time. Oh, great. Well, if you're watching back the VOD, this is what Cooper City on 200cc looks like. Didn't sleep well at all, played Mogi Lounge until 5:30 with Jacob. Oh. And Jacob seems to be having fun with Mogies at the moment, which is good. He's working, and he seems to be having a good hold on time trialing. Like I told him, it's definitely his way of playing, how he's time trialing at the moment with just very simple goals, just like track hopping, is definitely better than like playing just one track continuously. Like some idiot that I know that did that with MC3. Not gonna name any names, but you know. How do you get hit in... the air by a banana. My gosh. You see, I think everybody's making the same mistakes at the moment, and they're just kind of drifting like it's going to be 150. Oh my gosh, I'm just getting hit by people throwing green shells out of frustration, I feel. My driving is also not up to par on this at all for 200. Did I use a shroom there? I feel like I did. I knew that was going to happen. I just couldn't seem to get out of that turn. Great. Well, not last. Oh, it suddenly stopped raining. What a surprise. It's funny, we play a track with lots of rain and it just stops raining IRL. I haven't actually played this track for a little while, so I kind of want to do it. I'm starting to have fun with Mario Kart Wii again now. I'm playing other games as well as that. Yeah, I guess that's also something that you have to remember, not just like with the way Jacob kind of dots between different tracks, but also if you dot between different games as well, then it kind of keeps things fresh. I think that's why I wasn't beating myself up too much with MC3 when I was doing that. Because I was doing that and then playing Miitopia, or I was doing that and then swapping over to Kirby for a little while. Like, it wasn't getting really frustrating until I gave myself a hand injury again. But I played, without realising, I played for like a month and a bit, non-stop almost. Like, I didn't give myself a day of rest, so it was just a bit of an ache, and then it was fine after a couple of days. But yeah. It's kind of what I guess is also keeping this game a little more interesting as well, is that I haven't just been working on this. I've currently been working on Kirby with my sister, and then I think I have Paper Mario that I got, not... Is it... Do I technically say last Christmas now? Because it was like 2022 was last year now. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before that, if that's the case. 2021 Christmas. I got Paper Mario on the Switch, but I've left that one out for a little while because I had other games I wanted to work on, and I heard that Paper Mario is quite difficult to try and finish. But then with things like Miitopia, that game's really grindy, so I get put off that really quickly. Like, I think the last 10 hours of time that I put into that, I got about 3% more complete. A 3% more complete game, or something like that. Something really stupid. That hit 2 people. I think that hit 2 people. Oh, I also need to look into getting a new computer as well. That's something that I need to do once Robin's gone back. The iMac works much better than my laptop was. Like, I'm getting 0 drop frames, but it's not a permanent solution. Because the iMac doesn't have a graphics card, so it's running entirely off of the CPU, and I know, like, more long-term use of just putting it under that strain is not good for the computer. Like, it's fine for now, but it's not what I want to do constantly. I want to, obviously get a computer that's more allocated to this type of thing. Pretty sure that makes sense. It is a little jittery though, I think. Like, the gameplay isn't as smooth. That's because I have to screen capture it. For as long as I'm not stupid with the computers, which usually I'm not. I can pick a decent one. Well, apart from my first laptop I had, the Sony Vaio. I just picked it because it was like, oh, pretty. Pretty shiny computer. Worked like a piece of shit. The Asus has fared me really well. So I might look into another Asus. MSI is one that I've heard is pretty good too. I know a couple of people actually use those laptops to stream. What was that? Was that someone in a star or was that a shell? Wow! Out of all the things you would expect to happen, the shell rebounded off the bumper of the car and hit me. Yeah, speaking of my laptop, it's whirring away in the background right now. It's currently just re-exporting a video that I did. I recorded like a very quick Wii Play Motion video with Robin. But I recorded it PC free mode, so I have to like re-export the video first before I can edit it. But I'm giving it the same treatment that I gave Jacob's video, which was it's being upscaled as well. What is this? Let's take a look. That's like a Mario Kart, like that's like a custom track bill almost. But to be honest, aren't there like really weird bill routes on Mario Raceway? Oh, Oscar's in here, and he's sweating. Ow. Why did I do that? Oh my goodness. Oh, I got a pop-out chat for Maniac. It feels weird calling him Maniac now. What is that here? I thought those bill routes only happened on Spiker tracks. Yeah. Pretty surprising. Oh, Ningamer. We got a message from Ningamer about 5 minutes ago. I have to get off before I have dinner today. Got a decent chunk of time between now and then, though. My God. Who picked this anyways? I bet all the Japanese players picked it. Mind my casual racism. I actually don't know, I wasn't paying attention. What is it with some of these people? They just choose some of the weirdest spots to do things. I'm guessing he was trying to chain it to another item, but I can't see him using anything else, so I don't know. Oh my God. Come on, everyone in their stars give it the shock now. I was about to use that, and so many other people were using their stars. That was terrible. Okay, I'm done. I've actually come around a bit more to London Loop. It's not, like, overly great, but I kind of like it, but, like, not like it. You know what I mean? Like, I think I like the aesthetic purely because of the fact that it's London, but I don't know if... I don't enjoy driving it that much. I don't think any of what what I said makes any sense. I like it because it's London. It's not necessarily a great track to drive. I think that's probably the best way to say it. What was that English? Probably shit English, like most people in this country. Oh, we're going to the other one instead, though. Ivy. For a split second, I thought that might be Vanna, but who knows? Yep. That's the one. You definitely fit in down there, I think, Bradley. So I'm pretty sure... I don't know who I heard it from, but I think it might be... Josh has a friend that lives down there. My cousin Josh. Like, I think the drinks are more extravagant down there as well. In bars. Oh my gosh, I'm not even allowed to get around this corner. That felt really weird. It felt like I kind of fell off it, but like not fell off it. Or I should have fallen off into a gap. And it almost felt like I did, but I didn't. There's a little wall there, and that ruined that. I'm pretty sure I didn't even catch up remotely. I want to use the bill. That bill was ridiculous. Not as ridiculous as the Bradley bill, but like... that did not take me far. But at the same time, it actually caught me all the way up from like 11th to 3rd. But I'm guessing the pack's closer together. Cool. This room is not fun. Yeah. Might find a different one if there's another, like, really stupid race. Sort of had a feeling that this is what it was going to be like, though, just by looking at it when I first got in. Oh, I was holding it down for too long. That was weird. Okay. Didn't feel like I was, but... I didn't even cut anything off there. What the hell was that? Goodness sake. Do you want to find a different room? that was stupid. What was that? Let me take a look. I have to try and pay attention to what everybody else had, because I genuinely don't know what I was hit by. It says Toadette has shrooms. That player just in front has shrooms. That Roy had a red shell. That he had. Oh, but he sent the red shell. I passed someone with an ultra horn, and I was that far away from them, so I think it was a horn. Oh, Bradley left. I guess when we're moving to another room then. It doesn't look like it's getting any better, if I have to be honest. Alright. You're in a lobby with no lagging ass Japanese players. I assume you went regional then. Seems to be the play for better rooms, to be honest. I'll join you. After this, whatever this is. Okay, why did it hit me but not you? That's really annoying. I tried to quit just there. Yeah, that was terrible. Right, I'm out. That looks much better. But now I have to wait for a full space. For a free space even. Yay, waiting. Hooray. Okay, cool. Okay, I just told Ningamer to go join his brother and sister. Oi, French bastards, please leave. Or leave, please, even. So we've got Fluffy, who's doing all standard Roy. Not even drifting. They're just holding left and right. Is that actually what they're doing? Hold on, let me see how Fluffy's driving at the moment. Yeah, look, Fluffy's not even drifting. Just holding. Literally just holding our direction and just going in it. How much VR does Fluffy have again? So how are they not going into the walls like this? Who else have we got? Someone for Portugal on the... Are they also playing like that? No, they're drifting. Okay, cool. This person's in a bill. They're drifting. Ash, who's on the sports bike. Also on that inward drifting bike. I don't think that's the sports bike though. Here's the Irish. They're losing. French player isn't doing very well at the moment. Banane. Marine. Bradley Wadley. Who's the guy that's not drifting? Fluffy. There we go, I'm in now. Hey, and Gamer's here. The Miis also look surprisingly more normal in this room as well. I feel like Mogies in this game would run sort of similar to on Mario Kart Wii, and so if people just need to change their name or something, then they just create a random looking Mii. Looks really messed up, and just use that for the time being. Although again, Miis also don't work the same way in this game as they do in like Mario Kart Wii. So you can change the Mii like I have, but then if you changed back to a different character, and most of those people were Waluigi, it would just change your name back to like what you have it on your Switch. And then you can also just change your name mid-game. Oh, he's only got 1,300 VR. Okay, well that explains a lot. But he was doing surprisingly better than he should do for not drifting. Even though there's a lot of items going on at the moment, this is already more tame than that last room. If I was in that Japanese worldwide, just after getting blued there, I would have been hit by like 3 other red shells. Probably someone passing by in their Ultra Horn as well. This is a lot more. You can actually race in this room, it seems. Damn it. Nice. The gamer was spectating, apparently. I guess he disconnected. Oops. One other person has over 10,000 VR. Wait, so is it literally me, Union Gamer, and that, like, one other person? Oh, then Gamer doesn't even have over 10,000 VR. Good gosh, this room is basic. I like this room. Oh, crap. Name Gamer, that wasn't necessary. That's it, we're against the Irish. And I guess the French, but, you know. It's always a given. Wow. Hello, Danny, bro. Only one non-Euro. I didn't see who the non-Euro was. I guess that's the person in 9th there is Mexican, I think. Pretty sure that's the Mexican flag. I mean, when Nil joins in, then he's usually in there too. You're gonna quit if 3DS Rainbow Road gets picked, Bradley. Did you get it yesterday? I assume you did, because when I came back to my computer, I was watching Jacob's stream. I don't know out of these two. Oh, you didn't get it. You just have enough after a while. Fair enough. I mean, you were playing for a ridiculous amount of time, so... What the hell? You were awake for 22 hours. Also, that's true. I think Vanna's here as well. You can race. Hello, Vanna. Welcome in the stream. Welcome into the room. That's fair enough, right? Fair enough. I think that's how you do that, but I don't remember. I think it's me, you, and Ningamer. We just ran with that race. Nothing really happened that time. Go easy on me. Oh, water park. Oh, and just like that, he's gone. Vanna has left the building. Yay, more coconut wool. All the Irish players have left as well. What is going on? Why am I not tricking off things? There we go. Drag me into your mistakes. What was that? Oh my gosh, I'm driving like they are. The hell is going on there? What is going on? Oh my goodness, okay. Forget this lap exists, please. What the fuck? Yeah, this ain't going well for me. Oh, what? Oh, this is annoying. Right. That did shit all to help me. I overtook like one person. That build just lasted too long. It really needed to give me a bill and then a golden. But they gave me a bill and the shock, and I was hoping I could chain the bill, use the shock before the item set, but it wasn't enough. I don't want to play any of these. Except for Water Park. I think that's probably the best one there. Even then, it's not the most interesting track in the world, but there you go. Oh boy. I don't know who that is, but they have no hair on their head. There we go. Happy now, I'm happy now. Dad! Oh gosh, we're in trouble now. The fuck was that? I think that was a green shell, but again, I couldn't tell. Probably more likely that I'd be able to tell via what it is compared to the Japanese room. I feel a bit exposed here. I need protection. I said I need protection. Stop giving me money. Oh God. I picked this last time, but it was really unfun. The last time I played it. No one else is picking it anyways. I don't like this track vote. Random was the only escape. I swear Nintendo has rigged those votes. What, by the numerous votes in MC3, or that they didn't pick it specifically? I mean, the whole premise of the voting system is really shit anyways in this game. Like, 3 tracks. It's more than likely that one of those tracks has been played already, or someone's going to overpick it like Excite Shite. And then you just got random, which could be literally anything. Like, it would be more convenient. Did I say convenient? You just get more out of it if you could pick your own tracks, really. And then work it more like Mr. Bean has done, where it avoids tracks that have been picked again. That could be coded into Mario Kart Wii. I don't see why it couldn't be reworked for Mario Kart 8 as well. Laziness is probably the best answer. I don't know what I'm doing there. That race was boring. This track's just not interesting. You keep forgetting about the shock update. Yeah, I was about to point it out, to be honest. I didn't realise it was an update to everything, though, until it happened on Shy Guy Falls, and I didn't get shocked off. I think that changes the way the game is played entirely. Where did Ningama go? Did he leave in anticipation of this being there? He's like, I don't want anything to do with that track. Leave me alone. It's not even remotely close to that track anyways. He went to find his brother and sister. Oh, now he's typing in the chat. Can we find a different room, guys? No. You try playing in the room we were in earlier. I hate the fact that the tricking button is the same as the goddamn drifting button. It's ridiculous, because I'm trying to trick off things and it's making me jump off them. This doesn't seem like it's been a problem until today. So stupid. Why did they do this? We got blued in the exact same spot as each other. What was that? It's so weird. Well, I'm at 5k now. 5k, 15k. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got to 15k last time, right? Or was it just 14.9 that I was trying to get? Goodness sake, Bradley. Ow. Oh, okay. Well, the Irish is against us again. I can snipe him from here. Okay, I'm scared. Where did that go? Did she slow down to try and hit me with that? Okay. Right. The fuck? But everything's gone! What was that? Someone in the ghost used my own horn to take away my items just round the corner. Unbelievable. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. We didn't play it, but it was there. Oh, I'm too close. Oh my gosh. I feel like everyone's playing more defensively in this game anyways. Wait, why this in fourth? Run out, run out, run out, run out, run out, run out, run out! I want to use the star! I didn't want to play this track again. Not after the laggy Japanese player thing that happened. I did the same thing again! How did I do that? Nice drift. Why? Oh, for crying out loud. $15.015. Yep, that's the one. Someone from Germany called 9. That's funny. That's hilarious. I'm laughing my socks off right now. Okay. Don't have a clue what that was. Oh, for crying out loud. The fuck was that? I think that was Nick Gamer throwing a red shell. That was a pretty hectic one. $25,420. Wait, is that an error code? Like a Mario Kart Wii connection error code, or were you just posting that because of the 420? This track vote is depressing. Yeah. And we didn't get a great pick. Well, try not to fall asleep. This is what this next challenge will be. I don't know why I did that. Just ignore that. Well, at least we got it over. Yeah, yes, it is, fortunately. We broke away from everybody. And even then, like, it wasn't by that much, and everybody kind of stayed together in a big group anyway. Which is probably the best way things go. Beep beep. Why is everyone so brain dead? Ah, borders. Borders! Why isn't a gamer in this group as well? Potato for brains. His brain is a potato, yeah. I watched the updated world record of this the other day and it's ridiculous. You do this weird crap going off of the ramp to the right now. But I liked it beforehand when you... The earlier record. It was fun to drive. Oh, and Mr. Scooty is the meta. I miss Nil using Mr. Scooty, honestly. I've got the alignment for this. It was here. And you... Look, watching this is very interesting. That French player is just lagged out of everything. I saw a Bowser Jr. get hit before the line, and it might have been in gamer. Oh my god. Why? Yes. Whereas what I was about to say. No one pick it. Why is someone picking it? Who is that? At least it's this track, I guess. Hello, Lewis. Is that the first message you see from Bradley in the chat? Stop giving me coins. Stupid game. Obviously. How are you doing today? Hopefully all is well. Don't give me anything else. I mean, any other coins. Give me everything else but coins, please. Let me overtake the Irish. I have moved out. My family and I are living in another part of the city. Nice. Well, I thought you were moving out. Oh, do you mean like where you've moved to is a different part of the city to where you were with your family previously? Hopefully the move went smoothly. It seems very quick compared to the last time I spoke to you. You're able to get all your stuff out into the new place quite quickly. Oh, you moved to a different part of the city. Oh, so you all moved. It's called Avigado. Envigado, even. Envy? This guy's votes. That guy in the corner, right there. Envy. Oh, yeah. Like literally like envy. I thought you were moving out on your own. I didn't realise your whole family was going as well, but that's cool. I don't know why I went for the same box as Bradley. You could blatantly see which one he was going for like 2 minutes. Where are we going? This way. What? How did we both hit that? That didn't look like I was going to hit that. What the hell is going on? I'm holding this! Let me get past the turn! Ugh. It's still better than the Japanese rooms we were playing in earlier. That was just annoying, but there we go. Thought this was Ningamer, but it's actually just a Yoshi. I think Ningamer ever uses Yoshi. Oh, look at this, Lewis. This is Berlin, so that's the Berlin Wall there, which indicates that World War II happened within the Mario Kart universe. Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I'll read what you said in a minute. Let me just take out this French player. I'm still moving out on my own next month. Ah, I see. Just not quite yet. I guess just in time before you go back for like another semester or something like that. To be honest, mushrooms should steal a maximum of 3 coins from your opponents. That's what they do in battles, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm feeling none of these tracks. I've been fortunate enough to avoid Mario Circuit for like the last several sessions we've done. But I feel like this might be the time we lose and get it picked. So Robin's going back on Thursday to uni. Wow, out of all the things, we've played this track like 4 times. And most of the time it showed up is due to random. Yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, Robin's going back to uni on Thursday. She's currently working on finishing off her coursework right at this moment, which is why we're not doing Kirby for a little bit. I might see if she's up for doing Kirby tomorrow. And then it will probably be Kirby until Wednesday would be the last stream. It's because I'd like to finish Kirby off before she goes back again. When she's back over Easter, we could decide whether or not she wants to do the extra levels. I just threw that off the edge. Damn it, and the game is still here. I have to outdrive him a little bit. What am I doing? That wasn't a red shell. For goodness sake. There we go. Now I'm protected. I mean, I was protected before I did that, but there you are. That red shell just ignored me! You lucky bastard. I think it's because whoever was behind me, I'm guessing it was the German player, sent two close together. So one hit me, but while one was targeting me, the other one was like... I think there's like a sort of red shell awareness thing. So it already knew that one was targeting me, so it didn't bother and just went straight past. And then the third one hit me just across the line. Seems like a programming bug to you. Okay. I mean, I thought it was intentional so that the red shell doesn't... Because if it hit me, it would have wasted itself on me. The second red shell. But it wasted itself anyways by going forward. Thank God no one wants Triboner. I wonder why. It is objectively one of the weirdest tracks in this game. Worst. Weirdest. It just, I don't understand it. It just doesn't seem to work, you know? Because it's shit, yeah. Yes. Nil likes it. For some reason. I don't know. It's on the Star Cup, isn't it? And it always seems to kind of have more disappointing track picks to me. It's in relation to... I actually don't remember what's on it on Mario Kart 7, but I'm not too entirely sure I was thrilled with whatever it was. Look how quickly that box respawns now. I think on the Wii U version I still wouldn't have got that box this far away from Ningamer. But I'm not too sure. This, the IGN plane shortcut. You look at the review that IGN did of Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. They literally called that the plane shortcut. It's one of the most casual fucking reviews ever. It's not a shortcut, it's part of the main track, mate. Bradley had a good time in first, it seems like. I might actually not get a top spot this race. Let's see how smart people are this ending section. Or how lucky I am. The plane shortcut, yes. It's a slow route. Yeah. Like, it's the only thing it really gives benefit to is it ensures that you can get an item. They called it the plane shortcut, though. That's what they referred to it as in the video. Oh, God help me. I might come back to MC3 soon. That's another one of the things I'm gonna work on with after Robin's gone back. That's not any better! Crying out loud. There was nothing we could do. It was just all crap. Oh, God help me. To be honest, I think I would have taken MC3 over this. It's still a lot more interesting, even if it's just way too big and upsetting. I might have taken Drybone Dunes over this as well, actually. Did I ever ask you what you thought of this track, Lewis? I know it's basically just in here for a reference. I really don't think it's a good track at all. But what do you think? I don't know if I won this green shell or what. What does the ghost do? So it makes you invincible for a little while. A bit like the star, but you can't like cut off road. And it gives you, it steals an item from someone. So I actually have a little clip earlier, conveniently on this track. Coincidentally, sorry, not conveniently. I had an Ultra Horn, which is the thing that they put into the game so that you can dodge blue shells. And I had it stolen from me. And then the person that actually stole the Ultra Horn from me, when they went round the corner, the final corner of the race, they took out me and both the items that I had using my horn that they stole from me with the boo. It was really annoying. I can show it to you now, actually. Yeah, this clip. So I got this Ultra Horn here. Got it taken by the boo. Then you can see, watch closely on the left side, you can see the Ultra Horn just there. That was in, so that was the player holding it, but they were invisible because of the boo. Why is it still here? What is this game's problem with having Bone Dry Dunes show up and people pick it? Does anybody realise that there's been a DLC release recently? There's also another clip that I'll show you, which is a similar situation. It's also to do with an Ultra Horn, funnily enough. I'm out. Okay. I was about to say, I think if you rotate my VR the other way around, it's the same, but I think it's literally just 12,000. It's a mirror image of itself, I guess. God help me. I tried to get the double box and that didn't work very well, and I'm gonna get shelled now. What is up with your drifting today? It's always this track that feels like it breaks it. You happy now, Nintendo? You really wanted that track to be fucking played, didn't you? I have no idea what was so interesting about that race. If it's there again, shall we find another room? Okay, it's not there again. We got Peach Gardens instead. Vanna's back. What did I miss? You suddenly became a god at this game. What? When did that happen? I didn't notice. Of course the room is full when Peach Gardens is there. Fuck my life. Expand bike! Looks like Vanna took the last spot as well. I need more protection. Why was I finding that turn much easier to play on mirror? I'm doing Mario Kart Wii strats as well, if no one's noticed. Well, kind of vaguely following the same lines when going through the hedge maze. This bit's completely different, so I can't do Mario Kart Wii strats here. No, my green shell. Vanna will help me get the win, right? Alright, we're not going that way. Oh, for goodness sake, I'm doing so many stupid mistakes. The only thing I like about this track is the last lap, mostly because you run the track backwards. Yeah, I like that aspect too. I still prefer the Wii version though. But I think it's quite creative, the backwards aspect, because it always felt like that section off to the left side when you're at the finish, the starting line, felt a bit empty. Nobody left, yeah. Wait, I could have sworn I saw someone just go up off the screen. Ban NXPR? What? Is that what? Wait, is that is that the name that Van has chosen? No. We've got a H in the room. I don't know who that is. But then me looks like a teacher. It was a joke, sir. I suppose you're joking too, but I can't tell. Honestly, I didn't know what Bradley was talking about. I assume it's because you said that you didn't like the Peach Gardens. Because Bradley really likes Peach Gardens. It's like, I'm pretty sure it's his favourite track in the DLC. Or one of them. Oh, right. To be honest, I actually thought that was a typo. Funny thing is, I don't really like it in Wii. Really? I honestly thought you didn't mind it, or like, were okay with it. That's interesting. It's one of my favourite tracks in Wii. I want to time trial it next, actually. I'm saving it after I've stressed myself out with MC3 again. Deluxe's version is better. Wait, you think Deluxe's version is better than the Wii version? Interesting. I don't think so. Okay. I thought you preferred the Wii version. I know, with the Wii version, with most of the DS tracks, I think the argument that Tom used to make quite a lot is that it's the only DS track that feels like it's scaled correctly. Or was that Delfino? Nah, if you took out Oscar at the end there, that would have been fantastic. Take him out with the fire flower and I just steal first. Didn't quite happen that way though. I hope they bring Delfino into the DLC. I hope so too, but I have a horrible feeling they're gonna really like stretch and warp Delfino more than needed. The fact that the track changes in the last lap is sick. It's brilliant. Also, is it purely why you like it more than the Wii version? I mean, that type of concept wasn't even really in the last two Mario Karts from Nintendo at least. I know you had that idea made by Mr. Bean. It gives me DS mission mode vibes. You see, it doesn't give me the same vibe for either DS Mario Kart or the Wii version whatsoever. Handy equals best. Don't speak too soon, Vanner. I'm going to lose this race now. They'll fuck up the scaling. Don't worry, guys. Yeah. We'll just load up Delfino and we'll just be like in a fucking the M25 wide lane going up the hill. It'll take about 10 seconds to get to the roundabout and another 5 to get the other side it. It's a 3-minute track. Oh, God help me. Why does this feel so slow? So did Ningamer pick this? I have a feeling Ningamer picked this. Oh, that's so annoying. No, I just wanted to... Why? I just want to finish this race. Please. By the way, I've got a TV in my room. I haven't bought my controllers yet. Well, it's still better than nothing. Yeah, I just have to play Wii Wheel for the time being. Should we get the other Sean and we can play CTGP Classic? Bad driving! Yay! Oh, Van is gone. Perhaps he left to let Bradley get in the room. There's going to be a new update soon. What, on CTGP Classic or just CTGP in general? I have a horrible, horrible feeling Peach Circuit is just going to be taken out of CTGP in the next update. They're just doing it by popularity and it really fucking pisses me off. Classic. Oh, okay. Well, that will probably be a good update. Oh, that was what you were answering the survey for. You were just drunkenly answering things. Oh, we got Princess in the room, guys. We can't get first anymore. Why do you like the CTGP Classic version? Basically what Bradley just said, because current CTGP is trash. It really sucks, Lewis. It's just really annoying. The whole reason as to why you don't see me do CT Worldwides and stuff anymore. All those, I don't know if you ever watched the update videos that I would make, where I reviewed all the new tracks in CTGP. But the past, I think, 11 videos from me where I did that have actually been pretty negative. Where I've just gone into... I basically tore into the tracks and being like, most of these are just a bucket of cliches. There already feels like there's a version of this track already in the pack. And a decently good retro or old track got removed for this track to be in CTGP. I mean, that's my argument to it. And how do they know how popular is a track? Or how popular a track is? I think they basically look on Wimfi. They have play statistics. But they only base it on online play. I think. Bradley might know a bit more about this, because he's actually like part of the track testers group, or was at some point. I'm pretty sure they just base it on Wimfi track statistics. They don't base it on the CTGP one. Oh, and time trial statistics. Oh, okay. I didn't know that was taken into account as well. But honestly, I thought Peach Circuit was one of the more played tracks. Because I remember I was in like, I think 13th or 14th place with my current PB that's on there. And I checked and it's gone all the way down to like 40th. But it went down about 10 places in a couple of weeks when I set it. Maybe things have changed since then. I don't know. I feel like GBA Peach Circuit is, or at least was, more popular in time trials than it was online. And it probably still is. Peach Circuit is ancient, but it's fun. Ratio and XPR. There you go. Now he changed his name to be about you, Lewis. Okay. I'm not questioning its fun. I know. But it's also a retro track as well, so it doesn't make sense to remove it. I feel like retros should stay. It was the same thing with MC4. MC4 was arguably the most fun Mario circuit out of the lot. It's still my most favourite. That got taken out. In fact, actually, I'm pretty sure MC4 got taken out based on online statistics alone, because I am certain that track was pretty popular on time trials as well. I'm convinced that was. Because hell, I would time trial that track if I had enough time outside of MC3. Honestly. I don't know. I'm just not happy because I feel like no matter how much I argue, that track is going to get taken out. I could argue for it. I could get into the next track vote and try and defend it, but it's been moving up closer towards the removed tracks constantly, so I think it's gone in the next update. And unless I and a couple of other people start time trialing it a significant amount more, it's just not really going to have much effect, is it? So I don't think me on my own just time trialing it, if the time trial statistics are even taken into consideration, which again, I'm pretty certain they're not, but I don't know. Yes, they removed most of the SNES tracks, and that is utter bullshit. And if they haven't removed them, they've updated them and Mario Kart 8ified them, which I think to an extent can like ruin the track. To be honest, you know things gone wrong when custom music isn't allowed for time trailing. I mean, it makes sense regarding things like just vanilla Mario Kart Wii tracks. That makes perfect sense. But it's still allowed for custom tracks, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, me and Zach will try and get Bean to work on a CTGP Classic expansion, but can't guarantee that when that'll be since I got hacked last week. Wait. You got hacked or Bean or it? Why are we playing this again? What the fuck? Who picked this shit? Oh my god. Online data isn't accurate, just look at the Mogi's current poll. Yes. Mogi's influence a lot. People are going to play different tracks that they can kind of do well at. And I don't know how CT Mogi's go, but I'm pretty sure they have a massive influence. Like, I'm pretty certain Bradley said either during his birthday stream or my birthday stream. I'm pretty sure it was his because Nil was in the call. That there was like a new track just added to CTGP and it was already the second most played CT. And I can't remember what it was called. Bradley didn't sound like he liked it in the slightest, so I don't think it's anything special. Damn it, I wanted to try and beat that guy to the item set, but there you go. We got Eugene in here. Eugene from Ireland. Do we still have an in-gamer in here? I haven't seen him this race. Why would I drop that behind? Oh my god. He is literally Ningamer's brother as well. He's one of the Kooplings and Ningamer is Bowser Jr. God. Just get me away from this game. This track. Good, we beat the Irish. Someone hacked my Twitch and spent 300 quid on like 25,000 bits. That sounds really shit. Did you not have two-factor authentication on? Or did they, like, manage to bypass that somehow? And Banished Keep, that's the one. It's a sweats paradise. What is it? One of those things that, like, you can learn really awkward strats, and if you know them well enough, then you're like, yes. Somehow they bypassed it. That is very concerning. Oh my god, why is it this? Tried contacting Twitch, they couldn't do anything about it, which is annoying. That is incredibly annoying. Nice drift, by the way. The one thing that was really irritating me when we were playing this track earlier was that the tricks weren't coming out. And now it was the drift. Yeah. So did they, I assume they spent like 300 quid and then they just used your account and sent it to some random, like, channel that you don't actually follow. They spent it on some Valorant streamer. Oh god. Oh my god. Again. Is there no way to also contact the streamer and see if they could, like, reimburse it, or... I'm guessing most streamers choose not to, if they're, like, not very big streamers. Besides, if it's probably, if it was something to do with the actual streamer themselves, like if they ask someone to hack and send the money, then they're probably definitely not going to reimburse anything, are they? Mogi's current poll consists of MC3KC, every Bowser Castle. Pretty sure I've left some tracks. MC3? Seriously? The fuck? Wait, why is MC3 so popular? I thought people wouldn't enjoy that track that much because that's like it's going to be like a luck-based track online. Yeah, exactly. Here you go, Ningamer. Grumble will be there, yeah, because of the fucking shortcut. I've seen Gorge played in almost every Mogi session that Jacob does. And Toad's Factory as well. They have weekly bits, and by the looks of it, they spent 25,000 bits on 2 other people's accounts, so it looks like I wasn't the only one. So they hacked into someone else's, 2 other people's accounts and did the same thing. Yeah, I thought the same. Why the heck would they like a luck track? And that's exactly the reason they pick it. That's really bizarre, because it just doesn't seem like it would benefit you a win in the slightest. And there's literally, there are like no blue shells and barely any red shells, and you're able to get into first and protect yourself and drive as well as like I or you could, then it's not really worth it to even consider playing that track. But yeah, that's really, that's, I don't actually know how to even describe that other than fucking irritating. The bit stuff. And scary, considering they bypass two-factor authentication. I guess maybe if there's a way to turn off like payment information on where the account gets. Oh, but then that would ruin resubs and stuff, wouldn't it? That's the only thing I would come up with that would work, is if you'd have to state it so you can manually put in payment information every time you want to give bits or anything. By the way, Bradley, how did you get hacked? Did you open a weird link? Not that I know of, unless I did while I was drunk during New Year's. Oh, I blocked all PayPal payments. They can't spend another penny. That's smart. I might create an app for you. It's going to be called Drunk Watchers. Well, what would it be? Keep for Bradley to keep tabs on who he's watching while he's drunk, or what? What? I don't even know what this conversation is anymore. Someone just talking about random stuff in my work group chat. The only thing is I can't have turbo once that runs out. I didn't realise you had turbo to begin with. Analyze your face to decide whether or not you're drunk. In case you are, it blocks your PayPal payments. That actually sounds kind of useful, but that also implies that Bradley was the one that spent the payment on the random streamer. It'd be more useful if it was like, it identifies when you're drunk and it would just like lock you off your computer or something. So you can't potentially click on a link and compromise all your accounts. Thanks, Jimmy. Bye, Jimmy. Where the fuck did the second one go? Oh my god, what was that? Fuck you, Jimmy. I knew it was you. That's the only ad blocker that works for me now. Is there a way for me to have two-factor authentication for every payment that I make? That would be incredibly useful if it did. Maybe take a look on PayPal. Perhaps there's a thing that exists like that. Yeah, I think not many people are big fans of these track picks, Nintendo. You might want to spruce it up for something a bit different. No, the game literally wants us to pick out of those 3 tracks. I swear to God. It doesn't care that we want something else. It wants one of those tracks to be picked. It's done that like 3 or 4 times now. Great. That's two-factor authentication. It's just the abbreviation for it. TFA. The Jimmies are really spammy. I'm gonna get bitten. I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Come on, at least throw it forward to the guy that is about to take the shortcut. Jimmy, you idiot. Two-factor authentication for PayPal, I'm not sure. I don't use PayPal. I feel like they have two-factor authentication for when you log in. But when you connect apps like Twitch, then it doesn't quite work. I think the only subs that are functional on my accounts that renew through... Actually, there's 3, isn't there? There's Bradley, Enmead, and Luke. There would have also been Leanne at some point too. They refresh on my account and they refresh through PayPal. Having a two-factor authentication for that every time they renew is going to be irritating, but at least you know what you're paying for, I guess. Or if it's something you want to pay for. I don't know. Yeah, at least your account would be somewhat safe. So if you just got a random request for like 300 quid to this streamer and you didn't authorize it, then... This guy is not actually throwing that green shell, but I feel like any time I will just consider that he would just immediately back spam, so... You could try summing a support ticket, dear PayPal. I would like to have two-factor authentication for my payments as someone hacked my account and stole €300 from my account. To be honest, I feel that most of the time people get hacked it's because your machine is infected with something or because you clicked on a random link. More than likely, yes. It's something that would allow you to get details. But the thing that doesn't really make too much sense here is that the two-factor authentication for Twitch, logging into Twitch didn't trigger. Probably your phone. I mean, that would also make sense, actually. If your phone did get, like, hacked into, it might bypass it or something. You don't go on dodgy websites on your PCs. Smart. But dude, is there any form of antivirus or something on phones? Like naturally sort of built in. I mean, I just thought you meant generally, Bradley. What the fuck? What is up with you today, game? At least we got Dad back in the room. The thing is, you don't remember what happened, so it is hard to tell. I mean, if you use mobile data and you're out and about, like, connecting to places in public and stuff, like, people can be going about and just kind of, like, hacking into things that way as well. Like, I'm pretty sure when I started using... I logged into Facebook Messenger on my really old phone. It's literally just a very old flip phone. For some reason you could log on to Facebook, but it was just like, it was not built for that phone. But that phone was very old and unprotected, and I would log into Facebook and stuff while I was out and about in public, like on the train or at college, stuff like that. And I think my account on Facebook's been hacked like once or twice during that time. Ningamer, Green Shell Jimmy, please! He's just not doing it. I see him have constant opportunities to do so. You win this one, Jimmy. Never go into public Wi-Fi. That shit isn't safe. Even if you don't like log on to public Wi-Fi, like I'm talking about just phone data. Like if you're on your phone data in a public space, there could be people that can still like access your device. You can assume you're okay, yeah. But you never know because someone could be around and can just access things. Like again, with my really old phone, my old phone didn't connect to Wi-Fi at all. But I used my mobile data in public spaces. And it was only whenever I logged on to like Facebook on my mobile data on my old phone, because it was a very old phone, that there would at least be like another login detect on my Facebook like a couple of days later. I'm not sure about that. I only know the very basics of cybersecurity. Yeah. Why is there a player called Foreskin in here? Why? Were they in the last race? Oh, it's mirror mode. Almost made the mistake. Come on, I wasn't even round this fucking corner yet. What the fuck was that? I think that person broke a red shell on the fence. Come on. just get out of the way. God, this is ridiculous. This is almost like the Japanese worldwide. Just let me get away from this group, please. Damn it. Okay. Oh my goodness. A track we haven't played. No randoms this time. It was one of the 3 tracks that Nintendo had prepared for us. And obviously it's going to be this one because everyone loves this track. This track feels a little overrated, to be honest. Fucking hell, I can't even get this out in time. Everyone's too far away. You will need to ask your data providers to check its safety. Trying to ask the following questions so you sound professional and educated. Is your service protected against... Is that sniffing? Man in the middle attack. Or is it sniping? I feel like sniping's the closer word. Hmm. 200cc this track. Oh boy, here we go. It's exactly as it sounds, okay. The fuck did that come from? No, get out of it. Okay, we'll just go around the ramp. I don't know what that was. The attacker sniffs the data on the red they are in. The data can be read and even be intercepted. On the worst case scenario, the attacker can control what you will send, for example in a form. Don't forget to ask your provider if the data is encrypted. Right, encryption. Yes. I feel like because I had a much older phone, the data probably at the time was not encrypted. But then again, I guess you said network provider, which I don't actually remember what mine was at the time, but it was completely different to what my provider has at the moment. The provider I have at the moment, even. This is going to feel really slow now. Smell that. Oh god, what if smell that beats foreskin? Fucking hell. I'm just not allowed. Just not allowed to drive. Now I get one of these. Okay, cool. Thanks. Fucking hell. Anything else? Okay, okay. There were 2 red shells there. I dodged one on the banana skin and the other one on my own banana. I like several bananas on the ground. That was a really stupid race. You off then, Lewis? See you later then, my friend. Thank you for popping by once again. I don't know if anything what you said will help Bradley at all, but we'll see, hopefully. I guess the most important thing to remember, though, is that no more money is currently being spent. Probably not, yeah. Ugh. Right, my thumb's starting to ache a little bit now. I've been playing this game for quite a while today, and in-gamer's still here. I mean, I guess Bradley just gave up trying to get back in the room because it was just taking too long and he just kind of had enough. I'm not really too sure what happened. I like how there's like a me called Luke in here, and it kind of just looks like a really happy version of the Mario Kart Wii Luke's old me. I assume he either had a malware infection or clicked on a weird link. I mean, it's the likely assumption to go with, and but I think, again, it was probably on his phone. As he said. Because I don't think there's much telling you. If you have your computer and you have an antivirus, it will pop up in the corner and tell you these things. I mean, gamer, you dick. Fucking hell. I wanted to send that red shell back at him. At least he's taking the blue shell for me. The blue shell just cut through the side of the thing. Did you see that? Oh, he did. He had a horn. Fuck me. Did he send that? Or did someone throw it over the edge? I can't take the little shortcut now. That was my plan all along. There's a lot of Great Britain in this room. I don't want to play any of those tracks. The track votes just feel so weird today. It feels so weird. Bloody hell, what was that? Seems like less people are going this direction, so I'm going to go this direction. Ah, my old nemesis Jimmy is going this way. Great. That was annoying. Ugh. Oh, I know what Ningamer's gonna pick. That was not what I thought he was gonna pick. I thought he was gonna pick Cake World. To be honest, I would rather play Cake World than the other two track choices that are here. But I would rather not play it over quite a lot of the other tracks in the game, thank you very much. Smell that, let's go. I don't know how to do that. Someone from the United States is in here. In a European regional. Mess up the race almost at the very end. Alright, dinner's ready now. Looks like I've disconnected anyways. Actually, no. Do this one. I like playing this track online. If it's not this track, then I'm done. So I will call it quits. Or this track's okay, actually. I still prefer the Wii version, but this track's fun still. I knew that was going to happen. I tried to hit my thing so I don't crash into him. This is really annoying. Pretty sure they did that on purpose. Or they're just driving like shit. A Bill in 5th. Just because we're so separated from the other group. Wow, that's fucking helpful. Okay, I'm not too thrilled with these results. I feel like most of these are going to be Excitebike, so... We've got Wario Stadium though, so I guess I could technically pit that to try and make it get picked for Ningamer. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll stay on for this one too. It's always giving me a race that I kind of want to just do. What would I do that for? What would I do that for? What did I do that for? Okay, I'm actually done now. All right. Or did I beat in game at that? Good. Let's hope he never forgets it. Right. Let's see if I could do a raid today. Who is live? That's a good question. It's going to be a very small raid, but I'll still probably do one. There's no one that I follow at the moment that is currently live. So let's go. Take a look on the deluxe panel and see who's playing. Oh, it's really annoying. I can't sort it by views on here. So unbalanced. Okay, I'm gonna just look on the computer instead. It's just gonna be so much more reliable. Say no to hi. They're all wars. Is this person playing online? I can't tell. Yes, they are. Okay. They look a bit more casual than me, though, but we'll go with someone a bit more casual for once, why don't we? Right. I'm going to raid this person. Thank you, everybody, for watching today. I don't know when I'm going to do the next DLC stream, but I imagine between tomorrow and Wednesday, it's more likely going to be Kirby, as I'm going to wrap up my co-op Let's Play with Robin before she goes up to uni. But there will be a 7th and last DLC stream at some point before I move on to doing other things, and other things will most likely be time trialing in Mario Kart Wii. So there we go. Anyways, I'm gonna raid this person. Wish them all the best with their races. Join them if you can at all. And I shall see you again at some other point in time.